How are you doing?
Hey, not bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Request rearming. Copy.
Look like just you, me, and Matt tonight.
Yeah, haven't heard anything. Mal said he would try to get here if he could.
Server up and running.
Yeah, it's up.
Rearming complete.
Do you like those 18s flying around us?
Yeah, there's also some Vipers taking off right in front of us right now. I've been fooling around with some of the scripting tools that people have made for DCS, and so I've got those same 4 Hornets from before are going to basically cycle forever, and then same thing, those F-16s are going to go out and fly a patrol, then come back, land, and then respawn and go out again.
Cool. I like it.
It may make takeoffs and landings a little bit trickier because there'll be their patrols aren't that big or anything like that. I think they're about half an hour each or so, so there'll be a lot more action at the airfield.
Are they smart enough not to land on us?
I think so. Like, for instance, the 4 ship of F-18s that is inbound, they split off into pairs, and then only one pair will land at a time. And in my testing, it's kind of looked like the second element would come in for a landing, but then the first element was still rolling down the runway on landing, and then so they would circle around again. So it looks like they're pretty smart in that regard.
Okay.
And also the F-16s and F-18s have been in the queue together, waiting to take off or land at the same time, and they all seem to get along, and the only casualty was when I had the F-16s loaded out with 1 million bombs and on a larger patrol, and one of them ran out of fuel and lawn darted on the way back to base.
Starting to sound like that F-16 might drop this week.
Yeah, they're ramping it up a little bit.
I flew this again yesterday. I didn't seem to have any problems when I was designating my own bombs, so I'm not really sure what happened with this last time.
What's up, Matt?
So hopefully I can join the server tonight. Whatever reason, last night I was trying to get on to fly with Freaky Willis and Look, but right when I'd select my aircraft, the DCS would crash. I tried it again earlier today and it seemed to be working fine.
Well, I think it'll be a different mission file running now than what was running yesterday. If that has any bearing.
Rearming complete.
What are the rules for laser codes?
I've wondered that myself. I don't know what the rule is. Someone said that there's some sort of like either hashing or each digit can sort of make a difference. Like it's not just a password. It like the format of the code is kind of important, but I have no idea how that actually works. So what I've been doing is using 1 and then my tail number as my code. So I don't have it set up properly on this mission file, but normally on most of our big missions, I fly the jet with tail number 761, so that's why I set my laser code to 1761.
Yeah, I know there's some numbers you can and can't use, but I'm not really sure what they are.
Yeah, I was having an issue with the targeting pod the other night. I was, like any time I'd get to the target, and like my countdown would start, the screen would just go like complete neon green. and then start fluttering between neon green and black. Super weird.
That is
weird. Alright, I think it worked. There we go. Yeah, I wonder if it was just the mission then.
Oh, that second element of F-18's just touched down. Yeah, part of the reason I wanted to start from scratch with a new mission file was because we've been having all the problems with the other one, with like the tankers going wonky and all. There's so many different scripts going.
There's just too much stuff going on.
So I wanted to make one that was all stripped down, but now that I've done that, I'm like, I'm gonna just like start figuring out how to respawn aircraft and stuff, and so I've got like some patrolling F-18s and F-16s around, and like I'm just like, this is how it starts. This is how script creep happens, and the next thing you know, you've got a bazillion different scripts running, and the mission's gonna get all bloated again. But yeah, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
I've just been having terrible luck lately with DCS, game crashing, internet dropping out. Oh yeah, some F-16s flying around.
Huh. The ATIS information isn't working. It was working earlier when I tested the mission on the server. Oh well.
What channel is that? 18?
19 should be ATIS. 20 is music.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh, thank God. Thought I was gonna lose connection from everything there. Living at home right now, so sharing the Wi-Fi around this time of night is not very ideal.
I used to play games on the internet with a buddy, and he would we'd be playing like Rocket League or something like that, where like your ping is fairly important, and he would go and like restart the router so that like everyone in his house who was watching Netflix or whatever would get kicked off, and then like think, fuck, things not working, and give up and go do something else.
Yeah, I used to try to do that too, back when I played FSX. Yeah, it's just like the TV's optic TV, so it runs off the internet. It's all streaming. Then, yeah, other people just watching Netflix and all that stuff this time of night. I didn't realize that Amazing Ace was a kid earlier, so when he was talking about grades, I thought he meant like fucking CQ grades or something.
Yeah, what?
I
That's
know.
just like that. Fuck, was it that Oreo Slayer guy a couple weeks ago?
Oh, is it Slayer? I was calling him Slave for this entire time.
But like he was sending me private messages all the time. I was trying to get him like set up with mods and stuff to get on the server, and I was just like, man, either this guy is like 12, or he's, foreign and doesn't speak very good English, or he's retarded, because like it was just difficult to talk to him. And yeah, it turns out I'm pretty sure he was like 12.
It's hilarious. I remember being in like a virtual squadron when I was like quite young. And it's like, fuck, if they ever figure out I'm 16, I'm gonna get booted. So I just barely talked.
Yeah, me and a buddy, when we were like 12 or 13, were in an EverQuest guild, but there was no voice chat back then. This was probably like, I don't know, 99, 2000, somewhere around there. I guess we would have been 15, 16.
All right, ready when you gentlemen are.
Just getting my bombs ready before we take off. I was just doing that FSX carrier IMC mission, but I forgot I had TAC back on, so right when I touched the deck, I fucking exploded.
Are you alright to stay on Discord, Matt, or do you want to get on SRS?
I can get on SRS. But if you guys are just on Discord, I'm on Discord too.
250. Yeah, right. I was just going to get channels set up because I'm going switching my radios around to talk to ATC here.
Okay. Alright, I should be good to go. Oh, fuck.
Anapa, Springfield, 1-1, request takeoff.
ATC doesn't want to talk to me today. It worked last time. There is a 4-ship of F-18s in the pattern.
Anapa, Springfield, 1-1, request takeoff.
I'm going to roll onto the active here and see what happens. See if they're smart enough to go around. When I was testing it earlier, they looked like they were pretty good at dodging AI planes. Oh, now ATC fucking says hold position.
Back one of our old servers, Alex made a base mission that was full of like AI assets and stuff. We were loading up in our F5s, we do our full startup, we taxi out to the runway, and this A10 just fucking comes in and crashes into the rear jet and took us all out.
So that's part of the reason I wanted to
Oh, it looks like they went around.
put a bunch of this shit in is because I remember when we were on the Nevada map for a while there, and I think Tony had put a bunch of shit in, and there was like a bunch of like F-14s and F-15s and F-16s that would all just go out and like fly patrols and then come back in and cycle and land, and it wasn't so crowded that you had trouble taking off or landing, but you know, it just made everything feel alive, and
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Alright, let's fucking party, boys.
Yeah, now ATC is getting fucking annoying, so I'm going to go ahead and switch channels here.
Do they not know this is for an ice water?
Yeah, I was going to see if we could make those guys run out of gas. Alright, after takeoff, we'll turn to the right, heading 05 or so, and climb up to 20,000.
3.
1 is on the brakes and spinning up. 1 rolling.
2.
3.
Fuck, I should have taken some screenshots before we took off.
ESO check gear.
Huh.
There you go.
I was just saying last flight about how you need to make sure you have your gear up and closed before 250, otherwise you can break your... Oh, also, I guess I'm rolling out of the turn, by the way. 06. I don't know. I don't have those bound to anything on my stick, and I don't have any switches on my stick or anything like that, or that I use for that kind of stuff. So I always just use F and G on my keyboard, and I always hit them both at the same time. And I don't know, must not have worked, or maybe I fat fingered it and hit something else. Degree climb coming through Angel 7, heading 06. Speed is 370.
And 3's rejoined with left wing.
Visual.
Track air is so fucked right now, I don't know why. I just took my hat off and threw it against the wall. Just having so many issues with everything DCS related lately.
Lead on your 9 o'clock.
Yeah, visual on both you guys. Starting a right turn.
Oh, it's caustic. Just assumed it was Mal. I was gonna say it's quite the compliant loadout.
I'm way better looking than him.
Yeah, if it was Mal, he'd have 8 JSOWs. Oh, and leveling out of the climb.
Guessing that's Crimp's Lake right there.
Varnaskayoi Reservoir, yes.
I call it waypoint 1.
I called it Crimp's Lake just when I was looking at the mission editor, and then today at work I was bored and I was like, I wonder what that actually is. Rolling level. I forgot to turn on my FLIR. Like
Noob.
a dunce. Alright, gonna bring the throttle back a tiny little bit and turn to the right a hair and establish maybe about a 10-mile orbit over waypoint 1.
Copy.
Go to combat spread.
Three's combat spread, right wing.
Visual.
Left.
And maybe, Matt, do you want to descend to 20,000? Caustic climb to 24?
Copy. Through 20,000 in the descent.
And turning left to maintain orbit.
224. Visual on both of you.
Do each of you have 4 bombs?
Roger.
Raj.
All right. Once you have acquired the target in the targeting pod, you can make self-directed attacks. Call it out, direction, altitude, and time to release when you're nose on target.
Roger.
I think everybody drop 2 self-directed, and then we'll switch to buddy lasing.
Roger.
And three's Angels 2-0 at the left-hand turn for target.
I gotta tighten up my fucking orbit here. I'm going out into the fucking boonies.
Okay, I'm gonna target the one closest to the reservoir.
Fuck's sakes. Hit the wrong switch and switched into, I hit one of the weapon select switches on my throttle and switched into air-to-air mode.
Thirty seconds to release. Coming in from the west, going towards the east. 21 seconds, 24,000 feet.
Dang it. Whoops. Just centered my flare camera by accident.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what happened to me when I accidentally switched to air-to-air mode.
Real noob hours right now.
Yeah, that's a miss. No idea what happened there.
Trigger was armed.
Actually wondering if I turned it off by mistake before I should have. I'm going to stay on the same target. I'll make another run in a minute. Attacking from the north. 30 seconds to release. 26,000 feet. Released.
Alright, I'm losing the vehicle closest to the tree.
In from the southwest, Angels 22, 30 seconds. Target is the northeasternmost truck.
I may have busted the hard deck.
And
And a shack.
Whoops. Alright. 3's in from the northwest to the southeast. 15 seconds to release. Angels 2-0. $40 till impact.
3's coming in from the east, or 2 coming in from the east, 27,000, 30 seconds.
My bomb's gonna overshoot. Oh, no, there we go.
Springfield 1, passing waypoint 2 at 7,000. Springfield 1, passing waypoint 3 at 7,000.
1 attacking from the north. Angels 2-2. 20 seconds to drop.
Three's inbound from the southeast, the northwest run. 60 seconds until release. Angels 2-0.
3
Three right in from the east. Angels 2-4, 10 seconds. at 800.
All right, somebody want to drop a bomb at my laser?
Sure, what are we doing for code?
1761. Target is immediately to the south of the big tree, in and amongst the various trucks that have already been blown up.
Alright, 3's turning in. So I haven't been able to do this yet. Do I want to have my laser off?
I don't think it matters. The targeting pod on your plane doesn't really talk to the bombs. The bombs just have a laser code and they look for the laser, and the bombs should just take care of it all themselves. Now that said, Caustic and I were trying this the other night, and once he changed the laser code, he couldn't even get them to come off the plane anymore. So we'll see what happens.
Mine are showing ready.
Alright, call time to drop.
60 seconds, or correction, 50 seconds, and from the west, exit to the east. Angels 20.
2 is orbiting at 30,000 cap.
1, passing waypoint 5 at 4,500.
Ten seconds till release.
Laser on.
Yeah, no drop. You might have to have the laser on before.
Shouldn't matter, because I do it with my own plane quite often. I will drop the bomb before I've even turned the laser on, and I'll let the bomb just free fall for like the first couple thousand feet.
I'm just wondering if it's I'll set my quantity to 1 maybe. I'm wondering just because like maybe if it's my aircraft it'll make me it's probably just a bug. It's doing that thing where it's acting like the bomb's off my aircraft, but it's not.
Yeah, fuck, I get that sometimes too.
I'm just gonna do a quick 180 here and see if I can get one off. Oh, there we go. Oh, there goes 2.
Alright, laser on.
Guessing it worked.
Yeah, good hit. Are you Winchester?
Yeah, didn't mean to have both come off my rails there, but guess I held my thumb down just a little too long.
All right, do you want to try lasing for me?
Sure. My nose pointed back towards target, and then I'll pick one out for you.
Say laser code.
I'll use a 761.
A-firm 1761.
Alright. Laser is not arming. 1 second.
In from the southwest.
There we
Angels
go.
2,
All right,
3.
laser's on.
30 seconds to drop.
Oh my goodness, I've been all over the hard deck tonight.
And I'm the opposite. Since we arrived at the AO, my altitude hasn't changed by more than 1,000 feet. Want to wait?
Too tired when we fly this late.
I do. I do all my bombing in auto mode, level. All my targeting pod stuff with level. Like I've just been lazily flying around with altitude hold on the whole time we've been here. 15 seconds to impact.
Springfield 1, passing waypoint 7 at 15,000. Springfield 1, passing waypoint 4 at 800.
Good hit.
All right, just for shits and giggles, change your designator code and tell me what you change it to. Just because I've seen both you and Caustic have troubles now when you try to, after you've dropped some of your own on your own laser, that when you go to change the code of your bomb. So I just want to try it with my last one.
Alright. 1777 is set.
Okay, my last bomb is set to 1777. Auto, off, instantaneous, free fall, quantity 1, multiple 1. And I have a valid release queue. In from the due east, 25 seconds to drop. You have a target, laser on?
Yeah, laser's on and we have target.
One away.
Springfield 1, passing waypoint 5 at 5,000.
Didn't track.
Caustic, do you want to try? Laser code 1777.
I'm Winchester.
Roger. Okay.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, why are there 8 F-18s flying around now?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch on the RWR.
Jeez, what kind of script did you put in here?
Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I can't count. Alright, you guys want to hit the tanker?
Roger that. We're going for Shell.
Which one is to the south? Yeah, let's go to Shell, because that's where everybody is. It'll be more exciting.
Roger. I'm turning out towards Shell. I am 41 miles.
Alright, 59 Yankee, channel 11. All say fuel state. One is 8.2.
8.3.
7.0.
After we tank, anybody want to hit the gunnery range just to burn off some fuel?
There is no gunnery range, but if you want, you can make runs on those same targets, those trucks we were just bombing.
Roger.
Springfield 1, passing waypoint 6 at 5,000.
I just remember the last time we made a full tank landing and I ran off the end of the runway.
Yeah, I always get a kick out of this because I've made everything so close together on this mission that, you know, not only have I only used half my fuel on takeoff and all that bombing, but I'm going to refuel at a tanker that is like 10 miles away from the airfield.
Yeah, I could always dump fuel. I think that's what I might do.
Yeah, that's what I did on Saturday night.
Two is 11 miles from tanker.
Also 11. Angels 22.
Angels 24 for 2.
Oh, that tanker is coming right for me. Just having the old max performance rejoin here.
Yeah, I see that.
thought about even hitting the G limit override there.
A little windy up here tonight.
Yeah, at this altitude, it's probably 30 or 40 knots.
Springfield 1, descending Bandit at full 309 for 240.
We got bandits
up here?
Matt, what did you do?
Just getting rid of some of this AI traffic. Too much.
At 13,000. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
How
How close does he want me?
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
You're going to run out of missiles and have to go guns, guns, guns for ace in the day status here?
I might be ahead of you. The 1 mile gunshot. Gun kill.
Cleared contact.
Nah, it's not looking like it.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Contact. You're taking fuel.
I dare you to
Dare you to try to take screenshots now.
Challenge accepted.
This is
This isn't gonna end well.
Well, I got a couple before I slipped out of the basket there.
I'm
I'm
impressed.
impressed.
I have a hard
I have a
time
hard time just talking and
tanking.
tanking.
I know my plane is trimmed and weight is evenly weighted, so I just got in there, hit auto throttle, and I don't know, prayed a little. Luckily, I did that 20 seconds ago before he started this turn, because that would have made things even more interesting.
Yeah.
Strangely,
Strangely, I'm getting to the point where when he turns, I don't even notice. I'm so concentrated on the probe.
Yeah, that's a good way to be. That's how I am too. That doesn't even matter. Like, you're not you're not watching the horizon anymore, so the attitude of the tanker doesn't really matter. It's just you're looking at your attitude relative to his attitude, and you know, matching the speed, and there you go.
Too much
talking.
Disconnect.
Yeah, same. I got chatting, and I just about put my nose right into the refueling pod.
Return free contact.
Hey Matt,
Hey Matt, you near the tanker?
You're taking
I think I'm below you guys right now.
if you come
If
up,
you come up, I'm only 1,000 pounds from full
tanks
tanks anyway. I can disconnect.
All right. Just doing something right now.
return free contact. Contact Springfield 1, passing waypoint 2 at 7.
Matt's just doing some more weight reduction on his plane.
Yeah, and some other planes.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Springfield 1, passing waypoint 3 at 7,000.
Oh man, you guys are so far. I'll get some good screenshots at least.
Nice.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Got a really good one of you the other night, ESO, on the tanker.
Okay,
Okay,
lead. I'm gonna fly your 4 o'clock.
Just so you're aware when you disconnect.
Contact. You're taking
There's so
Copy.
many F-18s flying around.
transfer complete. Disconnect.
All right,
I'm away from the shrapnel.
No, I did not shoot the tanker.
No, I
thought you were going to. That's why I pulled back.
No, I was just
Ugh.
doing some maneuvers.
All right.
All right.
What happened, Matt? You get shot down by something that wasn't shooting back?
Yeah. It's wind shear.
Oh,
That was a little close.
My bad.
My bad.
Oh, I don't think it's your bad. I'm the one who's hot dogging around the tanker here, just trying to fuck with this program.
Did you guys
I was trying to fly upside down over top of you, but I got a little too close. Oh!
everyone dead?
I think Caustic's probably okay.
Yeah,
I'm still in it.
Fuel low. Fuel low.
I'm gonna head back to Napa then. Three parachutes.
Yeah, it's doing a low pass, but for whatever reason, the ground effect sucks the aircraft into the ground.
Hey, so I told you it was going to be a fad about bringing back all the planes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't focus this late. I've been up since like 5:30 in the morning.
All right, afterburner on, fuel dump on. I should be able to land nice and light.
Yeah, holy fuck, there are a lot of F-18s around still.
I think it's like, it keeps spawning them in over and over.
Yeah, it's supposed to spawn them in after the preceding ones shut down, though. The F-16s are working. There's only 2 of them. They're on the ground right now. It's just they just respawned. Alright, I'm having such a fucking abbreviated scramble takeoff here. Haven't even started the left engine yet. Didn't even have battery power to the HUD or anything like that yet, and I'm fucking rolling. Come on, left engine.
Oh, you're a wild man. Curious how this works.
Alright, left engine to idle. Fucking throttle up. I hope those F-16s aren't about to taxi down here. Also, I'm on the taxiway. Oh, there we go. Starting to get some thrust from the other engine. Alright.
You're missing a canopy. You may have wanted to close that.
We're good.
Spacebar is taken off from an APA.
You got the convertible model?
I always say, man, like, you drive in a convertible, how are the girls going to jump in if you got the top up?
Alright, I'm gonna head off for the night. Thanks for the flight.
Yeah, thanks for coming
Yeah,
up,
that's
Matt.
fine with it.
Fun buddy lasing for the first time.
Huh, interesting. You have to have a DDI turned on before your HUD will turn on.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Alright, see you boys.
Yeah, good night, Matt.
What channel is an APA? 53? Or 253?
250, I believe.
Yeah, screw it. I'll know it's me when I get there. Visual on APA. Let's see if we can shake up the boys down there.
I just radioed into a Napa, and they advised me to go to alternate.
They must know about the land. You circling the airport?
Yeah, I'm just out over the water right now.
All right.
Approximately
I'm gonna
south.
come in opposite. Okay, I don't remember the runway. 24, I think. I'll be flying towards
yeah,
the water.
0426, I think. Yeah, 26 will be the one you're coming in on then.
All right, I'm coming in at about 600 knots. See how low I can go. Gonna try to be an astronaut.
Or are you there, bud?
Oh, nice to see you. You're a little lighter than me.
I had a whole bunch of speed there too.
I hope they're enjoying the Anap Air Show.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have smoke.
All right. Coming down from 20,000, 2 miles from the airport.
Oh, my engines are not happy about being in full burner, pointed straight down, doing Mach 1 point whatever. Am I on
Tell 'em to
fire?
suck it up.
I don't know. Fuel flow and temperature still seems okay.
All right, short final 04. I see you buzzing by. It was a hard landing, but nonetheless, I'm here. Two is clear, runway 04.
All right, turning base at 400 knots.
Is there any other way to do it?
I'm hoping I am slow enough without using the speed brake to drop my gear by the time I get to the runway.
Mine was ugly. I had to drop gear and really pull nose up, almost stop. Oh, there's a bunch of F-16s here with no canopies.
They're probably just waiting to respawn. All right, gotta use the speed brake a little bit.
Oh, that was close.
There are a bunch of planes debris around.
Springfield 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the drag from not having a canopy, or if during those space flights I suffered some sort of stress damage to my plane, but it did not handle well on that approach.
Yeah, your landing looked an awful lot like mine. I was just going slower, but I hit pretty hard. I was going slow enough. I made the first exit off the runway.
Springfield 1 is RTB at 3000.
I knew that was coming.
We're having a bit of a dance there.
I forgot I disarmed my ejection seat.
I never armed mine at all on that flight.
Scrambling, trying to figure out why I wasn't getting out of there. All right, call it a night. Good flight.
Yeah, hey, thanks for the flight. That was fun.
I'm working graveyards this weekend, so I won't be flying.
Okay, thanks for the heads up.